My name is Josh. My title is co-founder. I'd give ComplianceGO a 5 out of 5. And if you want more reviews like this, please click below. Before ComplianceGO, and I think this is probably the situation with most companies, I didn't have a software solution. Most people don't have a software solution. I think most people just do their job via paper or just like a non-app or non-software tool. So before that, there was no solution, and I think that's probably the case with most of the people that I know that are in the industry. The reasons to choose ComplianceGO, the reasons I chose ComplianceGO and would choose ComplianceGO is, well, there's a number of reasons. One, it just makes it easy. When everything's digital and you can get rid of all the paperwork, it's just a huge advantage to make things easier on yourself. I think most people, in the construction and development space have to deal with all kinds of things they have to keep track of and monitor. And the ability to take one thing off your plate and to have one thing digitized and organized in a nice way is a huge advantage. I also think it's nice that you can have all of your paperwork and know where you stand right on all of your phones, your iPads, your laptops, whatever you want to use. You can know exactly where you stand on all of your job sites, all the things that are outstanding, which job sites received, precipitation and need some work. All that is just much easier made possible by the ComplianceGO tool. The other thing I would say is just, I think a lot of people don't realize. I think they get caught off guard that they need to be compliant with stormwater protection, and I think that ComplianceGO helps educate as well and helps you know, like, hey, I'm safe. I don't have to worry about somebody coming in and me getting a fine because our job sites aren't in order. ComplianceGO is a really easy setup. Just to mention, there's a really nice trial. I think it's a couple months. So you can start off for free just to make sure you like the software before you even do it and actually purchase the software. Then it's inexpensive even once you decide to use it. So I found that really easy because I could get set up without having to worry about the fact that I was paying. I just used the free trial and got things set up, made sure that it was a tool that I liked, which I think most people would find that it is. And then once you use it, you're just adding users. You're adding your job sites. You're adding any documentation or forms that you want to add. That's really it. It's actually a really fast, simple process. I think with any tool, especially like a new app or software, like it takes a moment to understand how it works and just make sure you've got it all down right. So I think that comes with the setup. But honestly, it's not any harder than any other tool that you'd be used to using. So for anyone considering to get ComplianceGO, my recommendation foremost is to just try it out, to just use the trial. I think so oftentimes we're just worried about trying something new and we don't think it's going to make it worth it. But, with a free trial, that makes it a lot easier financially to try it out. So I'd recommend just trying it out. And the other thing I'd recommend is really leaning on the ComplianceGO team. I have a lot of apps and softwares that I use where, the team or the support isn't very good. So I always hesitate to reach out. But the ComplianceGO team, like that's the number one thing I think that they provide is they're very, very friendly, good support, knowledgeable. They know the space. They've been in it forever. So if you've got questions while you're onboarding or if you're even just curious before you've even started, I would ask the ComplianceGO team without reservation and without hesitation, just so you don't have to worry about, not knowing the answer to your question or being stumbled or not, or, stumbling as you're using the tool. I would just not hesitate to reach out to them to ask them, questions and the best ways to set it up from the start.